Sometimes I wonder why people don't want to be spiritual. Because people are not taught the benefit of having a spiritual life or having a positive spiritual life. Because when we talk of spirituality, we have positive spirituality, we have negative. And people that believe in God who 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 want to live like God, they have positive spirituality. But those who are doing bad, who are agents of darkness, who are agents of devil, they are living negative spirituality because life is made of light and darkness. Every day have 12 hours of light and 12 hours of darkness. So in existence, in life, there is light, there is darkness. Some people represent light, some people represent darkness. But I wonder why people want to represent darkness. Why do people want to represent darkness? Why do people want to do bad things? Why do people choose to be doing bad? Why do people choose to become bad? Why? It is good to be good. We used to say it is good to be good when good is needed. So sometimes I begin to wonder, why is people don't want to be spiritual in positive way? There are a lot of benefit of being spiritual. You'll be free from sin because every problem of man is caused by sin. Sin reduces man to puppet. Sin reduces man to animal. Sin reduces man to be weak. Sin reduces man to be almost nothing. But when you begin to live a spiritual life, you begin to ascend. You begin to move from being man to spirit. Any man living a spiritual life, it helps man have spirit. So there are some living a spiritual life in negative side. That in the way of darkness, in dark way. People who are meddling with the devil, with Satan, and with evil spirit. Those they belong to the devil. As far as they decided. But then there are people who seem not to be spiritual in positive side or in negative side. They are neutral. But actually there is no neutral people. It's either you belong to light or you belong to darkness. But even there are people who are just good people. They are good, but they are not spiritual. Why? The importance of being spiritual person. Sin will not get hold of you. So every consequence of sin, at least you'll be getting freedom from them. Sin, sickness. One of the main importance of living a spiritual life is spiritual security. You know that you can have bodyguard, you can have security men following you. But when people want to get you, they track you spiritual. It is good to be spiritual. Huh? Be a spiritual person. If you want to be a spiritual person, you must be conversant with what is happening in your mind. You must be thinking of things that I don't see. Because you can't doubt that there is nothing that's happening that man is not seeing. There are spiritual realms. When you sleep, when you are dreaming, you see yourself somewhere doing something. And by that time you are that place doing that thing, you don't know what is happening in the room where you are sleeping. But once you wake up, you see yourself waking up. But you were somewhere when you were sleeping. I'm telling you that there is a realm, there is a spiritual world. That is you in that spiritual realm. Why don't you want it to be powerful? Why don't you want it to be strong? Why don't you want to know what is happening in the spirit? There are a lot of advantage. One of the advantage that no man will touch you. No weapon fashioned against you shall prosper. This is the heritage of the servant. That There's a lot of benefit. Sometimes before anything happens, you will know. You have spiritual eye, you have spiritual ear, your spiritual sense will be working. Be spiritual. Like to be spiritual. Be thinking spiritual thing. Desire spiritual thing. Desire to know God. Desire to know Christ. Like to pray. Like to fast. Be moving in the spirit. That is our right. We are sons of God. Only that we are in the physical. Why do people just think that the human being because they see them in the physical? If I tell you who you are, you will like to be spiritual person. Be spiritual. Don't be carnal. Don't be fleshy. Don't be ordinary human. Be a spiritual person. There are a lot of advantage in that. Are you hearing me?